Speaking of that, I wanted to talk about something I've been kind of floating out there is JJ Watt and bringing him into Jacksonville, which I think this is just me, and I'm sure a lot of people think I'm crazy or whatever. But I think if we could get JJ Watt into Jacksonville, it would one, get a lot of buzz around the city of Jacksonville. JJ is a guy that's like very well respected, as a huge fan base. Maybe convert some of those Houston Texan fans. But if we could pick him up on like a short, I think like a 2-year deal where we just pick up, at least at a minimum, pick up what he was going to get over at Houston. Jacksonville being a state, or Florida rather, being a state that doesn't have any income tax. It's pretty lucrative, pretty attractive, I think. What do you think about that?
I would be 100% on board with J.J. Watt. Like, I think for a couple reasons. Because, yeah, like, how I envision, the 3-4, obviously Chason and Allen on the outside, Miles Jack and Joe Sherbert in the middle, inside linebackers, and then Dewan Smoot at 1 DN, Devon Hamilton in the middle, and then the one thing we're missing is another good inside pass rusher. And I think JJ Watt would fill that completely. Like, getting someone like him would be huge. And also too, I think the defense in particular lacks veteran leadership, and JJ Watt's obviously a guy that's very respected. I mean, we lost that with Calais Campbell when we traded him to Baltimore. So to bring in a JJ Watt for a team that's going to start for a team that we would hope is going to start competing and start winning games, that would be huge. He's definitely a guy I would consider if it even is a possibility to get him here. Like, I think I might have mentioned this in a prior video before too, but yeah, like, I would completely be on board with that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, and I think to kind of touch on what you just said, the leadership and being able to coach up, young guys like Caleb on Chasen just on technique and how to, be a better defensive end / outside linebacker. Josh Allen too. I mean, I would say he didn't have a great second year, probably more because of the injuries.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but yeah, that's the thing. Like, people will say like flash in the pan and all this 1 year wonder with Josh. It's like, dude, the guy, you could kind of tell he didn't have the same explosiveness as he had last year, and he got double teamed basically every fucking play.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously that's gonna hurt. So obviously that's gonna hurt his production a little bit. But just chill out on Josh Allen. Josh Allen's gonna be just fine, especially if we get in a defense that fits him. Because let's be honest, Todd Wash basically did the same shit the entire since he's been here. So like, if you don't do different things and use players to their strengths, how are they gonna be, as effective as they can be? You know what I'm saying? So like, year 3, I think Josh Allen and Caleb on Chason, for that matter, bounce back in a big way.
Yeah, agreed. Dewan Smoot, I don't know if we bring him back. I think it depends on the money, right? He may be asking for a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm definitely touching on this in another video.